Hey, what's going on everybody? It's me, The Cruel, and we are finally talking about this great game, Last Year the Nightmare! Yeah, that game. So in particular, we are going to be talking about the patch notes for 1.0.3, so without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, and since I'm lazy, I just decided to post the picture of the Discord chat essentially right here, so these are the values that changed. Now, a lot of these are actually really good. I'm really happy with what they did with the revive animations and what they did with the hit reactions. But aside from that, not too much was changed. Alright, now getting to the game portion of this video, there's one thing in particular I really wanted to highlight, and it is the revival animation or stages or seconds that it takes to actually get up from being knocked down. I thought it was absolutely incredible. I still think it's absolutely incredible how fast you're able to actually recover from this. And if that doesn't say anything, then this video right here that I'm about to play for you is a testament to that. That's some crazy ass shit going on.
Is he doing this on your guys' screen?
No, I'm surviving.
Oh, we got him instantly.
He's dead.
Dude, that's bullshit.
It was all part of the plan.
Holy shit, that is fast. Okay. In any given situation right there, the giant obviously would have finished him off. Let's just be honest. But the time it took for him to stand the fuck back up was literally nothing. So imagine taking, like, you know, a scratch to the back, a punch to the back, or a fucking axe to the back, and then just standing up immediately afterwards as if you're, like, completely fine. Now, that was the change from 138 frames to 30 frames. So let's go ahead and just, you know, jump into another wall, of course. You're not even there. You're not there.
That's not fair. What are you doing?
Yeah, just, what the?
Guys, go away. Oh, I'm doing stuff.
I honestly thought that was the funniest goddamn thing that's happened to me in a long time for a bug. Alright, but we're not talking about bugs in this video. We are talking about the balances and the gameplay changes. So, another thing I want to talk about, if you haven't already guessed it, and if you haven't already seen it, there is a third disc. And there's a giant rework to the library in general that makes it a bit more fun and no longer survivor balanced. You know, as in balanced for the survivor's purpose. But aside from that, there's a whole rework. The main library no longer has a ton of scrap. And I thought that was kind of interesting because library didn't often seem like it had a whole lot of scrap anyway. And if you guys have been playing 1.0.3, you would know that it still kind of has a lot of scrap, but that's not the point. Another thing is the combat hit animations. Now, this is a big one because in 1.0.2, it was 50 to 60 frames per second. Now, in 1.0.3, it is 20 frames. It is no longer a variable in between two numbers. It is now only 20 frames per second, which means you should be hitting people faster and harder, and if you are bitching about you playing the killer and not being able to kill anybody, then that is only your fault at that point. So, enough said there, and enough work. Another thing to highlight is the shotgun. It is now 27 scrap, which is kind of a weird number, but I guess since you get 3 scrap, sometimes that makes more sense. And another big thing was the killer spawn room being unlocked for rushing purposes. People had trouble with that, and I completely agree. That was a huge issue, so now it is locked. If you are not a subscriber to this channel, you should go ahead and subscribe, but this is to all of my subscribers out there. I am incredibly sorry for not making any last year videos. I knew that I said that this would be the main thing on my channel, but I've been trying a lot of things with other games, and there's just not a whole lot of content for last year right now, which we are currently waiting for new expansions, new killers, new maps, and things like that. So the next time I will do a patch for this game will probably be when there is more content. For now, we are only with 3 maps, 3 killers, and 5 current survivors. So, you can see my constraint a little bit, and there's just not a whole lot to talk about, so when I was making this, it kind of seemed like I only highlighted some of the best things. Now, that doesn't mean this isn't going to be a great game in the future. There's not a lot of people playing now, but let me tell you, this game has a lot in store, and I cannot wait to see what it brings to the table in the near future. Just like that. Alright, and just like that, 1.0.3 came out on January 31st, 2019, and is currently making the game a better place for us all. Now, if you don't think of it that way, fuck you! And if you do think of it that way, then welcome to my world. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked what I did, tell me down below. If you didn't and you want to hang me and see me burn, also tell me. And take care, all of you. Let's get ready for the future.